Indices and logarithms. Indices and logarithms. Indices and logarithms. Indices and logarithms. What is meant by indices? You might have heard about index, isn't it? Indices. What is a square? What is 2 square? Okay, 2 cube. You take 2 cube because 2 cube,
8.
8. 2 cube is 8. So 2 is multiplied 3 times, isn't it? 2 cube means we are multiplying 2 3 times. 2 into 2 into 2. So this 2, okay, here we call 2 as the base. 2 cube. So that means 2 is the base and 3 is the exponent. 3 is the exponent or index. 3 is the base. 3 is the exponent, or the other name we call it as index, or sometimes we used to say that is power. Okay, now listen children. What is 2 cube? 2 cube means we are multiplying 2 3 times, isn't it? So if whenever we, okay, just 8. So whenever we write in terms of power, okay, when you are, okay, then it is called to be in exponential form. So 2 cube means this is a number we are writing in exponential form. Exponential form means some base is there. What is the base here? Here the base is 2. The base is 2. And the 3, we call it as exponent or index. Exponent, or in other words, we call this as index. Or sometimes we can say this is power, isn't it? It's usually say this is power. For example, suppose I am multiplying 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. How will you write this in exponential form?
3 raised to 4.
3 raised to 4. So here 3 is the base and 4 is the exponent, or we call, in other words, we call this as index. Okay, so in general, the exponential form is defined as, let a be any real number. Let a be any real number and n be a natural number. And n we are taking as a natural number. Then a into a, we multiply it n times. We multiply a n times is denoted as a raised to n. This is the exponential form. Let a be a real number and n be any natural number. So let a be any real number and n be a natural number. Suppose we multiply a n times, a into etc. up to a n times, that one we denote it as a raised to n. So a raised to n is the exponential form. A raised to n is the exponential form. And here a we call it as base and n we call it as index or exponent. Index or exponent. Okay, and we learn some rules. Okay, some rules we are learning. Is it clear, children? What is pi square? Pi square. Pi square means the value is
25.
25. So what is the base?
5.
5. And what is the index? Because your questions here for the exam, your questions would be based on these logarithms and all. And we need the logarithms in, you'll be doing calculating sale tax, okay, income tax, all these things, you need these things. We'll be using logarithms, exponential forms and all. So, okay, so don't miss this class. Don't miss particularly this logarithm class. Okay. So next heading, write the next heading. Laws of exponents. Next heading, laws of exponents. Laws of exponents. So we'll be learn about laws of exponents. So in exponential form, we gave a is the real number and n is natural number. Hereafter, we will take the exponents as a rational number. Exponents may be rational numbers also. Okay, hereafter, we'll be taking exponents in rational form. Rational form means what is meant by rational form? Numbers
P by Q.
P by Q in fraction forms. The powers may be in fraction. Okay. So we are going to learn some rules, laws. What is a raised to 0? What will be anything raised to 0?
1.
1. What is a raised to minus n?
1 by A raised to N.
Good. 1 by a raised to n. What is a raised to m into a raised to n?
A raised to M plus N.
A raised to m plus n. A raised to m divided by a raised to n.
A raised to M minus N.
A raised to m minus n. A raised to m whole raised to n. Power to power. Okay.
A raised to M into N.
A raised to m into n. Then a raised to m into b raised to m.
A B raised to M.
AB raised to m. Similarly, a raised to m by b raised to m.
A minus B raised to M.
A by b whole raised to m. A raised to m by b raised to m means we can write this as a by b whole raised to m. Then the next two things we are going to learn is, suppose a raised to m is equal to b raised to m with m not equal to 0. With m not equal to 0, therefore we will get a is equal to b. If a raised to m is equal to b raised to m, if suppose powers are equal and the exponential values are equal, means surely the bases will be equal. Similarly, the other case also. A raised to m is equal to a raised to n implies m is equal to n provided a is not equal to 1. Provided the base is not equal to 1. Look at here. Whenever we say the power is not equal to 0. And when we say the base is not equal to 1. When we equate the base is not equal to 1. Because 1 raised to 100 and 1 raised to 1000 are same, isn't it? Yes or no? So can we say 100 is equal to 1000, values are same? No. So this rule holds true only if base is not equal to 1. Now we are going to do some questions based on indices. Based on indices we are going to do. Okay. So write the heading. Simplify the following. Simplify the following. Under that, first one, 3x raised to 4 y cube into 18x cube y raised to 5. What is the answer? Okay, you write the questions. These are some simple questions what you have learned in our lower classes. Second one, 3x raised to 4 y cube by 18x cube y raised to 5. Third one, minus 2x square by y cube the whole square. Fourth one. We are going to do these questions. Okay, what you have learned now, the properties and all, we are going to use it. All the properties we are going to use it now. How to do this? Look at the first one. How to do this? We are going to multiply, isn't it? When you multiply, we group the terms. Base is same means add the powers. When we multiply, same base means add the powers. So here, first you multiply. What is 18 into 3? 18 into 3. Yes, Tomlin? It is 54 x. Here also we have x. So x raised to 7, y raised to 8. X raised to 7, y raised to 8. Is it okay? Look at the second one. You can cancel this. So this one will become 6. So it is same as 1 by 6. Here we have x raised to 4, x raised to cube. So x raised to 4 minus 3. Y raised to 5 minus 2. So x by 6, y cube. Y minus 2. So it is y square. X by 6, y square. What about the next one? Minus 2x square the whole square. So it is square for each number, isn't it? Minus 2 square, x square the square by y cube the square. So that is 4 x raised to 4 by y raised to 6. Power to power means multiply the powers. Power to power. So multiply the powers. How to do this? Cube root of 27 raised to minus 2. Cube root means what does it mean? Cube root means what is the power, Karthik?
3 raised to 3.
Cube root, square root means? Square root. Square root. Square means power.
I know to do that, but I don't know to explain.
Can you repeat what you said?
Ma'am, I know how to do that, but I don't know to explain.
Okay. Square means we are multiplying it twice, isn't it? Square root means it's reciprocal, 1 by 2. Okay. Listen, whenever we write like this, root. What is meant by root x? This means x raised to half. Suppose we are writing like this means x raised to 1 by 3. Cube root. This is fifth root. Note down all those things, children. In general, this is nth root. X raised to 1 by n is the nth root. Okay. Whenever we write index within the root, that means 1 by. We have to take the reciprocal. It is 1 by. Okay, now look at the previous one. Now you can do this, isn't it? So this one we can write this as 27 raised to minus 2 whole raised to 1 by 3. Now power to power. Power to power means what you have to do? Multiply the powers. Minus 2 by 3. Power to power. So minus 2 into 1 by 3 means minus 2 by 3. Which is 27 raised to 1 by 27 raised to 3 by 2. Is it correct? Is or no? So which is same as 1 raised to 3 by 2 by 27 raised to 3 by 2. One raised to 3 by 2 by 27 raised to 3 by 2. So that is same as Cube root. Children, here it is 2 by 3. I think it is 2 by 3. When I write it, it becomes reversed. When you reverse it, children, listen, note down. Here only you have to reverse. It is 1 by 27. Power, no need to change. Power will be 2 by 3. So that is same as 1 by 27. 27 means we can write this as 1 by 3 cube raised to 2 by 3. This one is easy. If you multiply it again, the same procedure you have to do. That is 1 raised to 2 by 3 by 3 cube raised to 2 by 3. 1 raised to anything is always 1. So 1 by 3 raised to 3 into 2 by 3. 3 will get cancelled. So answer is 1 by 9. Answer will be 1 by 9. Okay. Okay, children, is it okay? Is it okay, Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
Tomlin, Shubham? Shubham? This one is it clear, Shubham? We are learning exponents. Shubham. Aditya, Satyan, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So this integers from the beginning, you practice it, then only it will be okay. Okay, because it needs some more practice, not like the usual one. Because if you do a small mistake, everything goes wrong. Write down the next one. Simplify. Simplify. 81 by 16 whole raised to minus 3 by 4 into 25 by 9 whole raised to minus 3 by 2 whole raised to minus 3 by 2 divided by 5 by 2 whole raised to minus 3. How to do this? How to do this? Whenever we see the power negative, first you remove the powers in negative powers, make it as positive. Indices, try to write it as positive. So how will you write this next step? What is the next step? This indices, we should convert this as positive. So that means this one we can write this as, what is the formula we have learned? A raised to negative n is 1 by a raised to n. Just take the reciprocal. So here it is same as 16 by 81 raised to 33 by 4 into here 9 by 25 raised to 2 by 3. Sorry, 3 by 2. Okay, this is a mistake. Okay, what you have to do? Don't take the reciprocal of the power. Divided by 2 by 5 raised to 3. Is it okay? Up to this, is it clear, children? Now, 16 and 81. 16 and 81, how we can write?
4 raised to 4 and 3 raised to 4.
Very good. It is 2 raised to 4 by 3 raised to 4 whole raised to 3 by 4 into 9 by 25. 9 means you can write this as 3 square by 5 square whole raised to 3 by 2 divided by 2 by 5 the whole cube. So now here what happens? 2 by 3, a raised to m, b raised to m means that power we can take it as common into, here also it is 3 by 5 the whole squared into 3 by 2 divided by 2 by 5 the whole cube. So here 4 and 4 will get cancelled. So you'll get 2 by 3 the whole cube into here into 2 will get cancelled. 3 by 5 the whole cube divided by 2 by 5 the whole cube. So that is same as 2 by 3 the whole cube into here. Division means what? How you can write? 3 by 5 the whole cube. Division means, is it multiplication by reciprocal? So we can write this as 5 by 2 the whole cube. Is it correct? So that is same as, you can write this as 2 cube by 3 cube into 3 cube by 5 cube into 5 cube by 2 cube. Everything is in product. When you cancel all those things, you will get the answer as 1. After cancelling, you'll get the answer as 1. Tomlin, is it okay, Tomlin?
Yes, ma'am. I got one.
Got one. Very good. Now, shall we do the next one? Is it over, children? Femina?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Shubham. Good, Shubham. These around easily can score marks. Okay. No, nothing difficult is there. Next one. Write the next one. Simplify. Simplify. 4 by 216 raised to minus 2 by 3 plus 1 by 256 1 by 256 raised to negative 3 by 4 plus 1 by 243 raised to 243 1 by 243 raised to negative 1 by 5. 2 by negative 1 by 5. 2 by 243 raised to negative 1 by 5. What is the first step, children? What is the first step?
Reciprocal.
Reciprocal. Now listen, already it is in the denominator. So this power index we should make it as positive. So if you take it to the numerator, will it be positive? Is it already 1 by n? What is 1 by x raised to n? X raised to minus n means we can write this as x raised to n. 1 by x raised to minus n means it is x raised to n. Plus, again here, 256 raised to 3 by 4. Plus 2 into 243 raised to 1 by 5. Now substitute the values and simplify. What are the values there? Substitute it and simplify. How will you write 216 raised to 2 by 3? 216 raised to 2 by 3. 216. You can do the prime factorization, isn't it? At least 216 is the 216 is
Cube of 6.
cube. Very good. 6 cube raised to 2 by 3 plus 256.
Square of 16.
16 square. Okay. 16 square raised to 3 by 4. Okay. Step by step is enough. Then 243. If you want, you can prime factorize it, isn't it? 243 and you divide it by 3. 81 divided by 3. 27 divided by 3. 9. 3. 3. So you can write this as 3 raised to 5. Whole raised to 1 by 5. So here it is 4 into 6 raised to 3 into 2 by 3 plus 16. Again, you can write this as 4 square. So it will be same as 4 raised to 4 into 3 by 4 plus 2 into 3 raised to 5 into 1 by 5. Simplify and find out the answer. Cancel the things. And what is the final answer?
214.
Yes, correct. 214. So the answer is 214. Today I'll be giving some homework questions from binary addition, subtraction and all. With answers I will post. You have to do that questions. Okay. Few questions might we have solved it. Anyhow, try it again. Next one, simplify. Next one is simplify. 5 raised to n plus 2, 5 raised to n plus 2 minus 6 into 5 raised to n plus 1, 5 raised to n plus 2 minus 6 into 5 raised to n plus 1 by 13 into 5 raised to n minus 2 into 5 raised to n plus 1. 2 into. Okay, whenever we are keeping dot means it is into. Simplify. How to do this? Okay, what is the role we have learned? What is a raised to m plus n? A raised to m plus n is a raised to m into a raised to n. So you split the new terms here. 5 raised to m plus 2, we can write this as 5 raised to n into 5 square minus 6 into 5 raised to n into 5 by 13 into 5 raised to n minus 2 into 5 raised to n into 5. From the numerator and denominator, can you take something as common? Which one you can take it as common?
5 raised to n.
Yes, we can take 5 raised to n as common. So we'll get 5 square minus 6 into 5 by, here denominator also we can take 5 raised to n. So 13 minus 2 into 5. So this 2 will get cancelled. Simplify and find out the answer.
Minus 5 by 3.
Yes, correct. It is minus 5 by 3. Your answer is negative 5 by 3. Finished? Is it okay? Anila Mohanan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What about Tomlin? Shubham? Shubham, is it okay? Shubham? Shubham? Are you able to do these questions? Okay, write the next one. If a is equal to b raised to 2x, if a is equal to b raised to 2x, b is equal to c raised to 2y, and c is equal to a raised to 2z, a is equal to b raised to 2x, b is equal to c raised to 2y, c is equal to a raised to 2z, prove that xyz is equal to 8. Prove that xyz is equal to 8. Sorry, it is 1 by 8. xyz is 1 by 8. How to do this? How will you do this one? Okay, here I'm going to start with C. What is C? A raised to 2z, isn't it? C is given as A raised to 2z. But what is A? But what is A? A is B raised to 2x raised to 2z. Is it correct? Now power to power. Power to power means multiply the powers. 4 raised b raised to 4x is it. Is it okay, Anila Mohanan? Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
C, we are starting from C. C is equal to a raised to 2z. What is a? We are substituting for a. What is a? A is b raised to 2x power 2z. Now power to power, we are multiplying the powers. Now what is b? What is b? C raised to 2y raised to 4x is it. Raised to 4x is it. Again power to power. So we will multiply. So c raised to x, y, z. Here also we have c. C raised to 1. Now base is same. Is that no? Bases are same. So when you equate this, what you will get? 1 is equal to 8xyz. So from here, what is xyz? It is 1 by 8. Here xyz is 1 by 8. Is it okay, Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
We are using the rules, laws of exponents. Next one, solve for x. Solve for x. 4 raised to 2x is equal to 1 by 32. 4 raised to 2x is equal to 1 by 32. Our aim is to find x. 4 raised to 2x is equal to 1 by 32. How to do this? So try to express in power prime factors. 4 means we can write this as 2 square raised to 2x is equal to 1 by 32. When you prime factorize it, is it 2 raised to 5? Is or no? 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 into 2 is 32. So it is 2 raised to 5. Now look at this, power to power. So it is 2 raised to 4x is same as 2 raised to minus 5. Now bases are same. We learned one property. If the bases are same and values are equal, powers will be equal. Equate it and tell me what's the value of x. What will be the value of x? X is? Aparna.
Ma'am, x is equal to minus 5 by 4.
Is equal to negative 5 by 4. Is it okay, Annette?
Yes, ma'am.
Write the next one. Next one. Root of 3 by 5 raised to 1 minus 2x is equal to 417 by 24. It is given in mixed fraction. 417 by, sorry, it is 27, not 24, it is 27. 417 by 27. Solve for x. Solve for x. So first what we can do, what you will do? Suppose this is asked. Yes, what you can do? First convert.
Change the root.
Okay, change, you can take the root. So you'll get 3 by 5 raised to 1 minus 2x whole raised to 1 by 2 equal to, this side we have in mixed fraction. Multiply this 27 into 4 plus 17 by 27. What you will get? 27 into 4 plus 17.
125.
125. Okay, 125. Now listen here. Here this is power to power. So what is power to power? Multiply the powers. So 1 minus 2x into 1 by 2. So it is same as 1 minus 2x by 2 is equal to. So this one we can write this as 5 by 3 the whole cube. Is it correct? Is it 5 by 3 the whole cube? Tomlin. So this is same as 3 by 5 whole raised to minus 3. 3 by 5 whole raised to minus 3. Now bases are same. Equate the powers. 1 minus 2x by 2 is equal to minus 3. Cross multiply. So 1 minus 2x is equal to minus 6. So 7 is equal to 2x. Therefore, what is x? X is 7 by 2. Okay? So, recall all the properties of indices. Recall the properties of the indices. The next class we will do with logarithms. Okay, children. Okay, next class we will start with